What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. Y'all come on in here, running here, hopping here, skipping here, hobbling here, rolling here, stop, drop, and roll, cartwheel in here, backflip in here, whatever you got to do, come on in here and let's see what the hell's going zones round here. In the voice of my favorite Chicago and Bernie Mac, right? But we got to talk about Mr. Byron Scott. Byron Scott wants LeBron James off of the LA Lakers. He wants LeBron James away. He's hollering sayonara to LeBron James. He's saying you got to move on from him no matter what. Move on from him. It's time to, it's good. He's saying good riddance, right? And Kiwan, Cornelius, look up Marlon, say cheese. He say, look, see, all real Laker fans, all y'all, that just means you a Kobe Bryant fanatic. That's all that means. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, Charlie X, I saw it. Real Laker fan that just means you love Kobe Bryant. That's all they mean. That for real. But look, I hate y'all. We finna get to all of that, right? Because Byron Scott say, you know what? It's time to move off LeBron. He's making too much money. His contract is too heavy. For $50 million, you can get two other very good basketball players instead of having him. Two younger guys, right? And normally, I'm going to be real with y'all. Normally, I say, man, when a guy is 40 years old, is that old? I'm really not in favor of guys who are older having big, humongous contracts, right? I'm really not in favor of that most of the time. So I get the point of him saying, well, he's 41 years old. You can get younger guys for the price. You can get two guys for the price of him. Two younger guys to be on the court, very good basketball players to even the team out. Okay, cool. But Byron Scott not slick. He think he's slick. He think he nickel slick. He not slick. Let's be for real. Byron, because he framed this as if the Lakers were losing the series because of LeBron James. He framed it as if, because the way he framed that is if, if you had two other guys instead of LeBron, as if the Lakers, as if it would have made a difference in this series. As if it would have made a difference in this series, right? Y'all, they could have had two younger guys all they want to. The Lakers were not going to win this series with two other guys. Two other guys minus LeBron James. Two other younger players it was not going to win you the series at all. It wasn't, right? It wasn't. And you're right. Did Byron Scott holler and yell about Kobe Bryant playing on a $45 million contract to end his career? Because the Lakers could have got younger players. Kobe could have took less money. You know what I'm saying? They could have got younger players. The Lakers were abysmal. During Kobe Bryant's last few years, they were horrible. They were so terrible, they were the laughing stock of the league, right? And Byron was the coach, right? You're right. Was B. Scott in the meetings advocating for Kobe to take a pay cut? To say, look, we could have younger, fresher guys so we can be good enough so I can keep my job as a head coach in LA. He didn't say that then, did he, Charlie X? Hell no. Hell no. But see, this is the thing, bro. Again, normally I advocate, I'm like, normally I agree and say, look, an older guy shouldn't be making 50 million. That's too much of a lofty contract for an older player. But two younger guys was not going to make a difference in this series. He framed the conversation as if the reason why they losing is because you need younger guys instead of LeBron. LeBron James is not the reason why the Lakers got swept in this series. You know why the Lakers lost? Why? One, DeAndre Ayton played abysmal. He played abysmally. He looked horrible. He looked terrible, right? Another reason the Lakers were getting out rebounded, right? Giving up second chance opportunities. If you play a team that is as deep as Oklahoma City, you give them a second chance to score the ball, they are going to score the ball. Point blank, period, right? Another reason the Lakers lost is because they turned the ball over a lot, right? The guy that is universally viewed as the second best player on the team, Austin Reeves, led the LA Lakers in turnovers throughout the playoffs. He didn't even play the first couple of games. Was leading them in turnovers, right? So DeAndre Ayton playing abysmally, getting out rebounded, giving up second chance opportunities. You're turning the ball over, right? Turning the ball over. They can look to the future, that's fine. But LeBron James did not play it bad at all. Two younger guys was not going to win this series at all. Because quiet is kept, loudly is kept. LeBron James was looking like the best player on the squad. Oklahoma City, right, is just a deeper team. Deeper team. It is what it is. They were a deeper team. Two guys were not going to make the difference, bro. It wasn't. It wasn't. Two guys were not going to make this. It was not going to change this series at all. Two younger guys. And another reason they lost, they were missing a guy that averaged 33 points a game, bro. They were missing a guy that was averaging 33 points a game. Okay? You're missing your best player, your second best player, and Austin came on as the series went on. He came on. You know what I'm saying? But he was still turning. But he had 8 turnovers last night, I think. Didn't Austin Reeves have 8 turnovers last night? 8 turnovers. You got Austin Reeves. You're turning the ball over a lot. So, and again, you're right, Charlie X. They were able to beat the Lakers. What's my boy, AJ Mitchell? What's the other boy name? Jared McCain, them. Jared McCain, AJ Mitchell, balling out. What? Jalen Williams, J-Dub didn't even play. He didn't even play. That's how deep they are. Their second best player didn't even play. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he went off last night, but he wasn't going off throughout the whole series. He turned the ball over crazy. They're still winning games. That's not if LeBron James wasn't on our team, we had 2 younger guys. That's not 2 younger guys would change this at all. 2 younger guys would have not changed the series for the Lakers. If you would have said, take LeBron James out, put 2 younger guys on the team, they were still going to get swept. They weren't, right? People don't want to say that, but again, this Oklahoma City is just much deeper than them. All this is Byron Scott. I'm going to tell y'all, Byron Scott is Kobe Bryant fanatic number 1. He loved Kobe. Byron feel like, how dare LeBron come up in Kobe land? You remember on Django when Steven, played by Samuel L. Jackson, when he was about to get eliminated up out of here, when Django was finna take him up out of here, Steven was hollering, this Candyland, nigga. This Candyland. Byron say, this Kobe land. I don't think Byron ever wanted LeBron James in a Laker uniform because he felt like this Kobe land and LeBron need to go somewhere else. He needs to go somewhere else. That's really and it's all up in that. It's all in that. Then Byron feels away because LeBron James left the Cleveland Cavaliers when Byron came. You know what I'm saying? Black Mom. Of course, I know Byron Scott won multiple championships, but Byron Scott, he swears by Kobe Bryant. Byron Scott put a Bible on Kobe Bryant. He put his hand on Kobe Bryant's name like a Bible. He, like the rest of Los Angeles, a lot of boys in Los Angeles, How dare LeBron James come to Kobe land? Kobe land. That's a part of it too. And he know a lot of them boys in LA would love the fact that he repeat that. So yeah, he swears by Kobe Bryant. He swear by him all day and night. That's why he go in there and tell Tracy McGrady, you ain't work hard as Kobe. None of y'all boy work hard as him, even though he never coached Tracy McGrady in his life, but whatever. But yeah. So again, on this aspect right here, I always, older guys, I do say they should take pay cuts. I do say that, right? Because you're older now, take a pay cut, you're an older player. So I get that point of it. But Byron say two younger, they could have had two younger guys for the price of LeBron James at 50 million. Two younger guys was not going to make a difference in this series at all. At all. The Lakers were going to get cooked regardless. Like I said, the Lakers didn't lose this series because of LeBron James. They lost the series because Oklahoma City out rebounded the Lakers, out hustled the Lakers. DeAndre Ayton was out there looking boo-boo, right? The Lakers turned the ball over a lot. Their second best player, Austin Reeves, led the team in turnovers. Even though he didn't play, he missed several games in the first series. He led the team in turnovers, right? He had like 8 turnovers last night, Austin Reeves. And he came on strong, but they turned the ball over a lot. You can't turn over the ball against the Oklahoma City Thunder, give them second chance opportunities. You're not getting rebounds because this team, if you give them a second chance to score, they're going to score, right? Oklahoma City just much deeper than them. They didn't even have Jalen Williams. They didn't even have J-Dub. And you see what the outcome was. They didn't lose 2 players, 2 younger guys for the price of 50 million was not going to make a difference, y'all. They were missing Luka Doncic, right? They're missing 30-some points, a 30-point score or 2. So a plethora of reasons. Byron tried to frame it as if you had some 2 younger guys, other than LeBron James, the outcome would have been different. No. You said B. Scott must have forgot that the Lakers were 17-65 under his watch during the 2015-2016 season, which was Kobe's last year. Right. To Charlie X's point, did B. Scott advocate? Well, I don't know. When did they give Kobe that contract? They gave Bean that contract before came there. They gave Bean that contract before Byron got there. I forget. But anyway, he ain't talk about Bean needing to take less money because the Lakers were horrible during Kobe's final years. They were terrible. And Kobe was sitting on a hefty ass contract when it was obvious he was deteriorating as a player, right? And when Nelly brought it up, a lot of other people said that's blasphemous to say Kobe should take a pay cut. I remember Nelly being on First Take with Stephen A. Smith saying, hey, yo, why he got that heavy contract like that? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and Byron wasn't hollering out how Bean should have took less money. But again, I'm not even mad at people feeling like LeBron should take less money. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. I'm just saying Byron framed it as if they lost because they got LeBron on the roster. And 2 younger guys could have changed the outcome. Yes, Nelly also talked about guys not wanting to play with Kobe being Bryant. And when Nelly said that, Stephen A. Smith said, and I quote, "Are you about to go blasphemous?" Nelly talked about guys not wanting to play alongside Bean. And when he said that, the world got upset, right? He came on TV and say, they don't want to play with him over there. Them boys do not want to play with a personality like that, right? Y'all would say, oh, that's soft. And people get mad, but he did say that, right? But so then I guess if Max said that, and I know Mac was wanted to be complimentary towards Kobe, and a lot of people do, especially in the fact that Kobe's deceased, and I get that. But why was Mac so upset when Byron Scott said he outworked you? Why was Mac so upset then? That's my thing though. Mac was pissed when Byron Scott said that shit about him. If he really felt in his heart, I didn't work nowhere near as I didn't work anywhere near as hard as that man. Why was Mac so upset in the comments? And Byron Scott got mad when T-Mac called him out saying, hey, if you basically T-Mac said, if you believe this, you believe anything. If you believe this, you dumb, basically. That's what T-Mac said. If you believe that I didn't work as hard as him, that's just silly, right? So, in Kobe's death, a lot of guys said shit in order, and again, Kobe was phenomenal. But you know, when people pass away, sometimes people say things to be over complimentary to a guy that's deceased because, you know, to ingratiate yourself to that crowd, to that audience, right? The same way Shaquille O'Neal act like it was no issue with Kobe in LA now because he wants to keep himself ingratiated with LA's fan base when he know good and damn well he did not like Kobe being Bryant at all in them final days. But he will get up here and he will say it's all his fault, or he will say it wasn't no issue with Bean or nothing. When he know him and Bean had issues 100%. When Bean went up there and told the police that he was cheating on Shawnee and paying girls for that, Shaq wanted to rip Bean head off his shoulders. But in order to keep himself ingratiated with LA's fan base, to keep himself in good standing with the LA Lakers fan base, which is Kobe Bryant Central, he's taking all that shit back and acting like he ain't say none of that. You see what I'm saying? You get me? So Mac, I feel like wanted to be ingratiating to Kobe's audience and fan base. Kobe has a mega fan base. Kobe has a cult-like following. And of course, in his demise, you want to be complimentary to a guy. And again, Kobe deserves a lot of compliments for his game. You know what I'm saying? His resiliency as a player, the big shot making ability, how outstanding he was, how outstanding of a player he was. But a lot of guys go overboard. They just throw a lot of praises away, not overboard, but throw a lot of praises away to ingratiate themselves with his audience, you know, because he's deceased now, right? So, you feel me? So, yeah. But my point in saying all of this is Byron Scott been wanting LeBron James off this team for a while. But my thing is this. Why wasn't Byron saying that? See, no. Byron been wanting LeBron a couple months ago. Y'all seen him say he want LeBron off this team. He want LeBron off this team. LeBron need to go. He need to go. Because Byron Scott, he is Kobe centered. He's swearing down by Kobe being Bryant. It's Kobe land, nigga. So he is upset. How dare LeBron put on that Lakers uniform in Kobe land? You like a lot of the Kobe fans, right? A lot of Kobe fanatics feel, how dare he come to Kobe land and come up in here and put on that Lakers jersey? He ain't no real goddamn Laker. Why he coming up in here? Like Will Chamberlain was a real Laker. His ass was not even, Will Chamberlain not even a real Laker, right? So, yeah. So if I'm LeBron James, I swear for God, hey, look, y'all can have this shit. LeBron, go back to Cleveland. Tell them, let's just see if Luka and Austin Reeves can lead y'all to the promised land. Let's see if y'all can get a chip with them too, because I know what's going to happen. If when LeBron leave LA or retire and Luka and Austin Reeves over there, they're going to talk about how they don't play defense. And there's going to be Kobe Bryant. Y'all can never walk in Kobe's shoes, because Kobe would have never been up here not playing defense like you, Luka Doncic. This Kobe land. This Kobe land. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, go ahead. LeBron, move forward. Go back home to Cleveland. Let them rock out. And then let them see if Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves can lead them to the promised land. Let them see if they can do that. Go ahead and move forward. Because Byron Scott now, Byron, why he need to retire, bro? He's still playing at a high level. Again, if he want to retire, that's cool. He don't look bad on the court at all. He's not what he used to be. He was exemplary. But he don't need to retire if he don't want to. He don't look abysmal on the court at all. But go finish out, ride it out at home. Go ride it out back at the crib, Joe. Let all the real Laker fans, let them have that shit. You know what I'm saying? Let them have that. Go ahead. Y'all rock out with Luka. Cleveland gonna always welcome LeBron. That's his land. I know y'all don't like to acknowledge that. Cleveland is LeBron James' land. If he come back there and say, I want to come back there, they're going to move around and make that shit happen. They're going to move the sun and the stars to make them come back there. I don't know who told y'all Cleveland don't want LeBron James. If Dan Gilbert can be all he wants to, he know that's revenue coming through that motherfucker. If LeBron come through there, he know that's revenue coming through that mob. That's his land. I know y'all talking about Spider. That's LeBron. Cleveland, Ohio is LeBron James' land. That's his shit. He brought them their only championship. And even if he didn't, that's his land. He the best player to ever don a jersey for the Cleveland Cavaliers. That is his land. So go back home. Suge, how you gonna tell me it's not his land? Who land is it, Suge? Who land is it? Brad Daugherty? What the fuck? Cleveland and all the surrounding territories is LeBron James land. Who land is that? Spider Mitchell land? Spider know that. See, talking about then Spider should ask for a trade. Spider ain't asking for shit. Y'all want that to happen. LeBron James come there, Spider land down the red carpet, and y'all finna be mad. Spider love LeBron. Y'all want Spider to be mad. Spider laying out that motherfucking carpet with rose petals. LeBron James come there. And y'all gonna be mad at him. Why you doing that, Spider? Spider know what time it is. He know that. He know that. Spider ain't asking for shit. He's sitting his ass there and rolling out the carpet. I know y'all don't want it to be a thing. Y'all want him to be hate it. Spider ain't asking for nothing. Y'all know that. Come on, let's be for real, bro. Let's stop playing on here. Let's stop playing. Cleveland, Ohio is LeBron James' land, bro. We not finna do that. Northeast Ohio is LeBron James' land. And I know y'all don't like to say that. Again, who is it? Is Mark Price? That's Mark Price land. Yeah, what are we talking about? Brad Daugherty? Craig Elo? What's the boy name? Ron Harper land? Suge, you're lying, Suge. You're lying. They love that boy. That boy is Ohio to the core. Why are we bringing up Michael Jordan? Michael Jordan get love everywhere. That's LeBron land. What are we talking about? That's LeBron. What is Suge talking about? That's LeBron land. See, y'all be so y'all hate LeBron so much, y'all, it be fogging y'all mind with the stuff that y'all be saying. Y'all talking about Spider gonna ask for it. So Spider ain't asking for nothing. He's sitting his ass right there. What are we talking about? Spider should ask for it. Trey, he ain't doing none of that. Spider rolling out that carpet, boy, if he come back there. See, people hate, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, people hate LeBron so much, they just saying anything. So if I'm LeBron James, let all the real Laker fans, let them have that shit and tell them, let's see if the duo of Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves can bring a chip to LA. And let's see what happened. I guarantee you, the moment LeBron James leave, they finna start getting on Luka ass and say, you don't play defense like Kobe Bryant, though. You don't play no D like Kobe Bryant. Oh, Austin Reeves, you don't play no D like Kobe Bryant. Austin Reeves, you're not a playoff performer like Kobe Bryant, though. This Kobe land. This Kobe land. This Kobe land. Hey, sure. Hey, you said nobody want to play with LeBron. You think Spider gonna ask for a trade if LeBron come there? I'm asking you that. You think Spider gonna ask to be traded if LeBron come there? You think Spider gonna ask for a trade? You think James Harden gonna ask to be traded if LeBron come there? Think again. Think again. We did, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but again, my point to Byron, because Byron say you need to LeBron need to be gone no matter how good he plays. He need to be gone. He making too much money. You can get two younger players for the price of him. But he framed it as if having LeBron like LeBron James was the reason why they lost this series. Hell no. I can name you 5 reasons they lost this series before LeBron James. 1, they was getting out rebounded. They turned the ball over too much. Too many second chance opportunities, right? You feel me? Like role players hitting big shots for the Oklahoma City Thunder. DeAndre Ayton playing like absolute boo-boo. Yeah. Hold on. Let me ask you this. You say he's 41. He is. Did he play terrible? And like how who hold on. Because I can name several LA Lakers at the end of their career who look way worse than LeBron James. Several of them. Several. And don't you know who I'm talking about too. So Jake LaRavia. Like, yeah, Byron Scott just don't like LeBron because he feel like how dare LeBron gonna expose your boy on Iceman. Watch LeBron about to get hit. And then Drake gonna look like even more of a hoe. So tell on LeBron all he wants to. They're gonna make him look worse. You tell him LeBron cool. You gonna be looking like Kobe Bryant when he told on Shaquille O'Neal in the interrogation room. Gonna look just like Kobe when he told the police, I should have paid the girls like Shaq be doing. You know what I'm saying? LeBron James led both these points, both teams, in points and assists. That's crazy. I believe that is correct. And matter of fact, several times in these games, as soon as LeBron James went to the bench, the LA Lakers gave up. I mean, the lead got wider for Oklahoma City when he went to the bench most of the time. You know what I'm saying? Y'all LeBron fans love bringing up Kobe. Yes, because y'all Kobe fans bring up LeBron. And y'all bring up Kobe in relation to LeBron. Y'all don't like when I tell the truth about Bean. Stop crying for this nigga. Hey, man. Crying about what? I'm telling y'all the truth. Y'all don't like that I tell y'all the truth. You know what I'm saying? I don't be getting how y'all be liking a lot of whole shit a lot of dudes be doing. You know what I'm saying? I let y'all rock, though. Right? I let y'all rock. You know what I'm saying? I don't get how y'all act like Kobe telling on Shaq, not a big deal. Him telling on his infidelities. Y'all act like that's some cool shit to be doing. You feel me? So, Marcus Smart, hey, sure, get up out of here. Look at the box score for Marcus Smart these last few games. You couldn't have been watching the game saying Marcus Smart was more impactful than LeBron James. Knock it off. You're not watching these games. You watching Dreamers Pro, Charles Tabansky. You watching Cleveland Brown Jr. You watching that suffering succotash talking ass dude. You watching that slither tongue ass dude talk like he got 3 tongues in his mouth. You watching his ass, and you talking about Marcus Smart was more impactful. You not watching the games. You watching Charles the best here. Got a good show day for you guys, man. That damn LeBron James. That damn. He telling you your goddamn basketball news. Look at the box score for Marcus Smart. Look at the box score from dude the last few games. Stop. Stop. What are we talking about? Stop going to a dude that don't even know basketball for sports. You listening to Dreamers Pro so much. I'm not mad. I'm just being animated. I'm really not mad. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. I'm really just being animated right now. But you listening to Dreamers Pro, a motherfucker in Somalia, in Mogadishu, Somalia, his ass in Timbuktu, and you talking about you listening to him, talking about Marcus Smart was more impactful this year. You out of your mind. You out of your mind. His ass in goddamn, his ass in Nairobi. His ass in Sri Lanka. Talking about toss the best you hear. Now in Houston, yes, the series against Houston, Marcus Smart balled out. I'm talking about this series. This series against Oklahoma City. You can't sit up here and tell me with a straight face that Marcus Smart was more impactful than LeBron James in the series against Oklahoma City. Against Houston, yeah, he was great. He was greatly impactful. He Marcus Smart, this series, no. Dreamers Pro be talking that he talking crazy. Brother in Sri Lanka talking wild. Rui played ball. Now I'm gonna tell you right now, Rui Hachimura came to hoop. So let me correct me. Rui Hachimura came to hoop for real. He did all the way. I get Rui. Rui was balling. Rui Hachimura, I fool with him. That them LeBron James. That them LeBron James. Ah, Scalp Attack with his Shaggy from Scooby Doo looking ass, his Woody from Toy Story looking ass, Toucan Sam nose having ass. Bro, you said LeBron didn't do nothing. Just because a team got swept did not mean. Just because they got swept did not mean LeBron James didn't do nothing. LeBron James did do something, more than something, bro. Right? You saying he didn't do nothing because they got swept? No. Oklahoma City was just a deep, better team, bro. But to say LeBron didn't do nothing is crazy. That's crazy. Come on. Come on. You feel me? Right. Because I would say this. When Michael Jordan put up 63 against the Boston Celtics and the Bulls got swept that series, do you say Michael Jordan didn't do nothing because they got swept? No, y'all don't. Y'all praise Mike for putting up 63 points, even though they lost that game and they got swept in that series. And the young kids don't even know that Mike got swept in that series because they always talk about how he put up 63, right? But when LeBron James put up 51 against Golden State in game 1 of the 2018 NBA Finals, y'all say that shit don't count. He lost the game. Okay, whatever, man. But I'm telling y'all, bro, I'm ready. LeBron, just go back to the crib. Let the Lakers fans ride it out with Luka and Austin Reeves as they 1-2 punch, and let them see how far that's gonna get them. I know what's gonna happen. As soon as he leave, they're gonna start talking about Luka. You're not Kobe. You're never gonna be Kobe. You can't dribble better than Kobe. You don't look better than Kobe. Austin Reeves, you not Kobe Bryant. You not the Black Mamba. This Kobe land. And you ain't Kobe. They're going to start hollering that shit out. And then they're going to be like, I got to get the fuck up out of here. So, yeah. Chris Hobbs, you drunk off that damn beer. If LeBron James want to come out to Cleveland, they're rolling out the red carpet. You're going to be sadly disappointed. If LeBron James wants to go back to Cleveland, they're rolling out the goddamn red carpet for him and Bronny both because this revenue. It's money. Yes, they are. They're welcoming back their son. They're welcoming back the prodigal son. You drunk off that goddamn beer at almost 1 p.m. Central Time. If you think they not gonna welcome LeBron James back in Cleveland, that's some shit. The Scap Attack, you heard that shit on Man Down Sports, Sports T, goddamn Scap Attack, all these hating ass channels, they told you that shit. And if you believe that, you off heroin, you off bath salts, okay? You smoking K2. If you think the Cleveland Cavaliers would not roll out the red carpet for LeBron James, his wife Savannah, when Savannah gonna do what he say. Hey, if he say he want to go back, he going back. Savannah gonna do what he say. So, yes, she is, Antonio. She gonna do what he say. If he want to go back, she bringing her ass back to Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? And gonna be back with our people in Akron. Forgot about Bryce. Bryce transferring. Is that Bryce? Bryce is at Arizona. If he leave, he transferring. Simple as that. So, yeah, I'm looking like to go back to your homeland. Lakers fans, the real Laker fans. They didn't want him in. They didn't want him in what you call it anyway. They didn't. A lot of the real Laker fans, real Laker fan. They didn't want him in Los Angeles to don the purple and gold. They didn't want him donning the purple and gold. Fine, y'all can let them have it. Let them ride it off in the sunset with Luka and Austin Reeves, and let them see how that worked for them. Go on back home. Go back to the crib with your son. Go back to the crib with your son. Do y'all thing. Ride it out there with your people. Where you gonna get celebrated every night. Where your people gonna love you, cause that's your land. Let people in LA, let the real Laker fans, let them have Luka and Austin Reeves, and let them see how that shit play out. Cause Luka and Austin Reeves still not beating Oklahoma City at the end of the day. And Oklahoma City still got first round picks coming from the Paul George trade. So yeah, they ready for him to go. Cool. Go ahead. Let them see. Let them see. Let them say you need a haircut. Nah, your girlfriend love the way my hair look right now. I ain't getting no goddamn haircut. Cause your girlfriend like the way I look. They still getting first round picks. So if you think Luka and Austin Reeves is gonna be enough to beat Oklahoma City, guess again. They not beating San Antonio probably. I don't know. But look, let them have it. Go ahead, Bron. Go ahead. Like I said, bro, if you're saying, okay, LeBron needs to take a pay cut, cool. But I know Byron is framing that conversation as if the Lakers was losing the series against Oklahoma City because they got old LeBron James out there. That ain't the reason why them boys lost this series, bro. It's not. DeAndre Ayton played terribly. Jake LaRavia played bad. They're turning the ball over, getting out rebounded, giving up second chance scoring opportunities to Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City deep ass team. Jared McCain and AJ Mitchell now shooting it up. Every role player on their team, if they're open for the J, they're knocking it down. I've never seen a team this deep before. When you really like 11 men deep, I ain't never seen nothing like this. One man, the second best player on the team get hurt and they just keep rolling like nothing happened. They keep rolling like nothing happened. If LeBron James would have lost Dwayne Wade with the Miami Heat, because they were just the Heat was top heavy with a lot of shooters, right? If they would have lost Dwayne Wade, LeBron would have had to go mega crazy at times for them to win. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can have 8 turnovers on this Oklahoma City Thunder team without J-Dub. Without J-Dub, and they still win. Oklahoma City can have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can play an okay game. J-Dub don't even got to be on the court, and they still win games, bro. That's how deep that's how deep this team is. So, if I'm LeBron James, y'all can have this in LA. Y'all had this, bro. I can go back to Cleveland, ride out my years in Cleveland, do my thing. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander only got off last night game. He turned the ball over. They playing excellent D on him. 4 sweeps and what do that matter, bro? And Kobe lost a 3-1 lead. That's okay. You know what I'm saying? What? Kobe lost a 3-1 lead. So number 8, number 24. I guess that's cool though. I guess that's cool. You know what I'm saying? LeBron got swept. A lot of great players got swept, bro. Michael Jordan got swept before. You said Michael Jordan, right? You said Michael Jordan has 9 rings, plus he won with NASCAR. That's what I'm counting. Hey, when the fuck have we ever given a flying fuck about NASCAR? Let's be for real. Who watch NASCAR? Y'all do? Who do y'all know in NASCAR? Dale Earnhardt Jr., Jeff Gordon, and who else? Who watching goddamn NASCAR? We talking about we counting NASCAR. Who watching that shit? Who? Who watches some goddamn NASCAR? Brother can't name 3 drivers in NASCAR. Brothers can't name 4 drivers in NASCAR. You bringing us some goddamn NASCAR. Brothers just know damn some Idris and goddamn Brad Pitt from F1. Who the hell do y'all know? Who the hell do y'all know in NASCAR outside of Jeff Gordon and Dale Earnhardt Jr.? Who the hell y'all know? Brothers talking about NASCAR and shit. This that goddamn PK Subban argument. Brothers talking about I'd rather watch hockey than the NBA. Brother can't name no hockey position. Left wing, right wing, dark wing duck, 6 wings from Harold's Chicken with extra mild sauce. Like, what are we talking about, bro? Brothers was out. That's the same thing y'all did. Okay, Tony Stewart. Tony Stewart. We got 3 NASCAR drivers. Brothers can't name 5 hockey players who's out there talking about some, yeah, I hate the NBA because of LeBron James. I'm with PK Subban. I'd rather watch hockey. Name me 4 hockey players. Name me 4 hockey players. Talking about some goddamn NASCAR. Brothers don't even know the names of these races. Daytona, Indy 500, Daytona, what is it? That's all. Brothers can't name you 4 races in NASCAR. Talking about I'm counting NASCAR. What are we talking about, bro? What? And I got Michael Jordan as the GOAT. I got him number 1. But brothers bringing NASCAR in this. Bubba Wallace, the only brother I know in NASCAR. There are bros watching hockey. Draco, show me 3 brothers that watch hockey on a regular. Not the fights. Not when they fighting. That don't count. Show me 4 brothers you know watching hockey on a regular basis. I'm talking about to where they know the players. Who you know at the house watching hockey, Draco? Nay, show me 4 brothers you know watching hockey for real. The team not centered around LeBron James, Roseball. They centered around the dude that's hurt on the bench right now, Luka Doncic. What is we talking about? Like, LeBron is the third option on the LA Lakers. Austin Reeves the second option. How is the team centered around him? What? He not the center of the fuck. Luka Doncic is the dude that's averaging 33 points a game. They the focal point. How they not Rose Ball? Other than Bronny James being on the team, how is this team centered around LeBron James? Anyway, other than Bronny James, how is it centered around LeBron James? He not even, this is the lowest amount of points LeBron has scored since his damn rookie season. The team is built around Luka Doncic as the guy. As the guy. Kobe would never be. Kobe would have definitely been in a third option. Kobe was looking like a sixth option his last year at 37 years old. Stop it. He was looking like a sixth option. Averaging 17 points on 17 shot attempts. Good night, brother. Good night. What is we talking about? Ask anybody who team that still is. According to Byron Scott, it's Luka Doncic's team. The dude who led the league in scoring, bro. Didn't Luka lead the league in scoring? Did he lead the league in scoring this year? Well, you talking about Luka is clearly the number one option on this team. Clearly. There's not even a second thought. 2011, what option was Bron? What option was Kobe being Bryant when he lost that 3-1 lead? What option was Kobe being Bryant when the Detroit Pistons beat them? Right? So if you want to do that, what option was Kobe being Bryant when he took 3 shots in the second half of the closeout game against the Boston Celtics in 2008? You see what I'm saying? We can play that all we want to. Say that what I'm talking about. Brothers just be on here just saying stuff. Rose Ball. If Luka Doncic is averaging 33 points a game, how is it LeBron James' team? He not taking nowhere near the amount of shots that Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves is taking more shots than him. How is that his team? How? He just got a large presence because he's a Mount Rushmore player. He's one of the greatest players to ever walk this earth. Yeah, there you go. What option was Kobe Bryant when Dirk swept them? After they won back-to-back championships, when Dirk swept Kobe, what option was he? Yeah, you see what I'm saying? You can easily do this all day. Kobe fans be setting themselves up with that all day, but you know, I know how it go. Kobe fans think this Byron Scott is just like the rest of y'all. The rest of y'all. Kobe dressed better than y'all. He walk better than y'all. Talk better than y'all. He chew gum better than y'all. Kobe kiss abroad better than y'all kiss abroad. Kobe wash his ass better than y'all wash y'all ass. And Kobe's a phenomenal player. It's literally just y'all just be killing me with that. He's an outstanding player. Outstanding player. Phenomenal. All-time great player. But man, Kobe went to 7 NBA finals in 10 years, winning 5 championships. That's dominance. Let me tell you something, bro. So what happened the other years? He won 5 championships to LeBron 4. What happened the other years when they didn't go to the finals? You see what I'm saying? What happened those years? And Shaquille O'Neal was finals MVP in the first 3 championships. The first championship that Kobe Bean Bryant won, in the finals, he averaged 15 points a game. The Lakers, let me tell you something. A LeBron James team not winning shit if he averaged 15 a game. They not winning shit if he averaged 15 a game in the finals. They're not winning. The Lakers won the championship in 2000 with Bean averaging 15 points a game in the NBA Finals. So, yeah. Why would Byron Scott say it if he didn't? Because Byron Scott believed Kobe Bryant walk better than y'all, talk better than y'all. Kobe know how to kiss abroad better than y'all know how to kiss abroad. Kobe know how to pick his fro better than y'all know how to pick y'all fro. Kobe, he know how to have his girlfriends look better than y'all girlfriends. Kobe know how to tie his shoe without looking down. Sure do. Kobe Bryant know how to talk and chew gum at the same time. Kobe speaking different languages way better than y'all do. That's why Byron Scott said that, because he swears by Kobe being Bryant, and he is pissed that LeBron James came to Kobe Bean Bryant land and wore a Lakers jersey. That's why Byron Scott said that. Because Kobe walk better than y'all and talk better than y'all. Kobe girlfriends look better than y'all girlfriends. Kobe know how to eat spaghetti better than y'all know how to eat spaghetti. That's why. Because that's what Byron Scott be on. It be killing me too. Godly. Kobe carried Shaq to those championships. Hey, bro, shut up talking basketball, bro. You're done. Shut up talking basketball. You think Kobe carried Shaq? You are out of your mind. You smoking Sherm. You off that Sherm stick like J.O. Felony said. You smoking that same stuff that you off that stuff Jeannie Lamp was giving to OG Bobby Johnson's baby mama. You off that same powder that Jeannie Lamp from South Central was giving to OG Bobby Johnson baby mama. Right? You off that same stuff that Loco was on in South Central. You hear me? You off that same stuff that remember the crackhead that old dog popped in Minister Society? That he said, I got these cheeseburgers. You off that same stuff. So stop saying that. That's crazy. That's ridiculous to even say that. That's ridiculous to even say that. To say Kobe carried Shaq, you're out your mind. Especially, let me tell you something. That first championship, it was clear who the come on now. Don't do that. In the year 2000, Bean averaged 15 a game in the finals. 15 a game in the finals. And they won. What are we talking about, bro? And you know what Shaquille O'Neal was doing. So let's stop. Let's stop. Kobe was in, man. All right, bro. We not gonna act like Shaquille O'Neal was not the most dominant. Like he was not the most dominant physical force we ever seen in the NBA. We not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? We not gonna act like that. I'm not saying that Kobe Bryant. See, that's y'all. Do you think I don't got Kobe Bryant? I don't got Shaq above Kobe Bryant in the all-time standings. But we're not gonna act like Shaquille O'Neal was not that motherfucking dog. We're not gonna do that. So, come on, bro. We're not. No, we're not gonna do that. He was an absolute animal, and could nobody stop dude either. So, all you could do was foul him and send him to the line and pray when he was playing. So, we're not gonna do that. Shaquille O'Neal was an absolute animal. That's the only way you could stop Shaquille O'Neal is to foul him, bro. I don't even got Shaq above Kobe all time, but Shaquille O'Neal was without a doubt dominance. He exemplified dominance, bro. There was nothing you could do but pray and foul him, bro. You know what I'm saying? But we not gonna act like Shaquille O'Neal was not extremely dominant. We not gonna act like Shaquille O'Neal wasn't Shaquille O'Neal. I'm not gonna let y'all do that. So no. You know what I'm saying? My boy, the Kobe channel, his name is the Kobe channel. And he just keep on repeating the same stuff up in here. Kobe channel keeps just repeating the same stuff up in here. I see you, bro. I see what you're saying. Um, but no, though. In my opinion, like I said, not in my opinion. I really feel like this. Well, this is my opinion. Yeah, it is. Let me stop. Like I said, I don't have a problem. I don't even have a problem with guys saying LeBron needs to take less money. Perfectly fine. You know what I mean? But Byron was framing the conversation as if the Lakers were losing the series because they got LeBron James out there. You know what I mean? So, yeah, he Byron Scott brought that up as if he framed it as if the Lakers are losing the Oklahoma City Thunder series because of LeBron James. Because he said no matter what LeBron James does and how well he plays, I need to get you need him off this team. Having two younger guys on this team was not going to make a difference. One, you're missing Luka Doncic. The Lakers turned the ball over a lot. Oklahoma City Thunder is like 11 men deep. Like what? No. Um, DeAndre Ayton played terribly. LeBron James led the Lakers in rebounds last night. Like what? He led them in rebounds last night. He had like 12 boards. DeAndre Ayton had like 3 rebounds, bro. Like what the hell? Dude had like 3 rebounds last night, fam. That is crazy. So when you got stuff like that happening, you're not gonna win games, bro. You're not gonna beat this team. They're giving up 7 second chance opportunities. You cannot give Oklahoma City second chances to score. They're gonna knock the shot down. They're gonna knock the shot down. Yeah, Kobe was the best player in the league for a few years, but hell, Jerry West, even Jerry West, the man that drafted Kobe Bryant, said LeBron James, he drafted LeBron James over Kobe Bryant in a heartbeat. You see how that works, bro? Yeah, I believe for a couple of years, Kobe was the best player in the league. I believe that. But you say even, and I do believe, and LeBron did say that, right? And I really think he admired Kobe's game, right? And paid homage to the OG. He the best player in the game. But I mean, Jerry West, the same guy that drafted Kobe Bryant, said out of his own mouth, this like LeBron and like this like 2009, 2008. He said, I'm taking LeBron James first out of everybody. Now this MVP Kobe Bryant. He still said that. You see how that worked? Black Maul. Don't do that. Cause you a different type of 50 fan. Don't do that. Don't do that. You a different type of 50 fan. Because I made the point of who Dwayne Wade, a lot of dudes be saying shit when dudes die. Same way everybody got a goddamn Tupac story now that he dead. Everybody got a story. Everybody got a Biggie story now that he's deceased. The late LeBron couldn't even get past the Boston Celtics. That's why when LeBron beat the Celtics for the first time, you saw how emotional he was in the final. Remember when he beat them with the Miami Heat that first year? You remember how emotional, how animated he was when he beat them boys? Do you remember that? The first year in Miami, when they beat the Celtics 4-1, LeBron was emotional. He was huffing and puffing. He was, yeah, doing all that in KG face, right? What did that show you? He was trying to be Them do who blocked you, bro? You still in the chat. What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah. Bro, even when I'm not talking about Tip, you take up for fifth. So even when I'm just talking about 50 on his own, you take up for fifth. So yeah. So yeah. So my point is standing. Do you see how Black Mall? You remember how animated LeBron James was when he beat the Boston Celtics? It was like a burden had been lifted off of his shoulders that first that first uh that first year in Miami. And he was talking, he was animated as hell in KG face, all of that. Very, very what's the word I'm looking? He was very expressive when they beat Boston. Cause he felt like he got a monkey off his back by beating them. For real. So yeah. Boston Celtics broke him. You repeating KG and them and Kevin Garnett and them and Paul Pierce talking points. I'm just letting them go ahead. The Kobe channel, he want to get it out. Let him ride it out. Let him get it out. So I use that because I remember how he felt emotional beating Boston because he couldn't get past them at all. He couldn't get past them. And he would score 45 points, 46 points, and still couldn't beat them. I remember that. Um, Him and Paul Pierce going back and forth, going at it, and then the Celtics edging them out, edging them out. And then because LeBron at that point was running with Zydrunas Ilgauskas, Ben Wallace, older Ben Wallace, Zydrunas Ilgauskas, Anderson Varejao. Who else was on them teams? Delonte, Boobie Gibson. Yeah, it was a Boobie Gibson. Who else? Sasha Pavlovich, I believe, was on them teams too. Where do you rank D Wade? I got Wade is high. Well, I got Wade third greatest shooting guard of all time. I don't know, am I like top whatever? Third greatest shooting guard of all time, though, for sure. Yeah, I saw that. I saw what Bruce said. That's Bruce's opinion. That's Bruce's opinion. I did see what Bruce Bowen said for sure. Yeah, that's Bruce's opinion. I disagree though, but that's Bruce's opinion. Um, but I did see that Bruce Bowen didn't have LeBron in his top five. But that's fine. But I disagree though. Said he's got smoke. Let me see. I'm looking at y'all. Said Timmy is the most real, most disrespected. Go. Everyone talks about Bron gets it most when Timmy ain't even talked about. Yeah, a lot of bigs get disrespected in general. Same way they don't talk about Kareem like that. I can argue Kareem gets disrespected a lot. Um, Kareem got how many league MVPs? Kareem got how many finals we got? Like how many? What two finals MVPs? Kareem got two or three. He got I forgot how many. He got a certain amount of league MVPs. Bigs get done dirty in them conversations like that. If you're not a guard or a wing, Yeah. Bigs get done dirty. Kareem not in your top. I got Kareem top 5 for sure. For sure. Matter of fact, I keep telling y'all, if y'all got Kareem um ahead of LeBron James, I have no problem with that. Because Kareem is so accomplished. He's so accomplished, bro. Like you got Cap ahead of LeBron James. I have no problem with that at all. I would have LeBron too, but if you got Kareem, I got LeBron number 2. But if you got Kareem number 2, yeah, I have no issue with that at all. He's just super accomplished, bro. He did everything you could do in the sport. Everything. Then he had an unstoppable move. He had an unstoppable move. He was an all-time leading scorer for the longest of time until a couple of years ago. LeBron passed him. But yeah, no, he had a move that nobody could stop. So you got Kareem 3. Yup. Got Kareem 3, bro. Said Magic or Kareem have to cancel each other out of top 5. I disagree. My top 5 probably would have like the best players at those positions. So you got Michael Jordan, the greatest shooting guard of all time. I got LeBron, the greatest small forward of all time. Kareem, best center of all time. Magic, the best point guard of all time. And then, I mean, if you want to use Kobe at 5, you want Tim at 5. Tim, the best power forward, the best power forward ever. So yeah. Yeah. I mean, the story of the NBA can't be told without LeBron James, and we know that for sure. A lot of people don't. People act like it can, but the story of the NBA can't be told without LeBron James. So yeah. Say Kareem won before Magic. Yeah, he did. Kareem won. Kareem won in Milwaukee. So yeah, Elijah won phenomenal. Phenomenal. It's like the first, and I don't mean to be disrespectful, but that's probably the first African that probably was getting buckets like that for real. And after that, I didn't see another African player able to get buckets for real until Luol Deng. After Hakeem, wasn't no African player really getting buckets like that. Dikembe came in 14, 16 a game, stuff like that. Yeah. Luol could consistently get you 17, 18 a game. Luol Deng. Ken Dikembe Mutombo, yeah, a lot of love. Dikembe, but Dikembe he wasn't really no scorer like that. His best year, Dikembe averaged like 16 a game. And then it started tailing off after that. Luol was pretty much for the Bulls a solid 17 a game consistently. Luol Deng could score in ways that Dikembe Mutombo could. I'll put it like that. But African players, most of them were just rim protectors and rebounders. But Hakeem was phenomenal. Now, Hakeem Olajuwon gave Shaquille O'Neal them problems. Them problems. Hakeem Olajuwon gave Shaquille O'Neal them problems. My man Iron Man spamming them back. That's right, Iron Man. Iron Man. Iron Man. Yeah, on both ends. Correct, Charlie X. On both ends, giving them boys them problems. Hey, y'all hit the like button for me too. Hit the like button while y'all in here. Please hit the like button for your boy. It puts my videos heavily within the YouTube algorithm. So I appreciate it if y'all do that for your boy. Say nobody destroys Shaq like Kareem. That's a fact. Nah, Black Mall, I disagree. Everybody had different goats, man. Um, if you had an old head, some old heads will tell you a different guy. You know what I'm saying? So you got people that say Kobe the GOAT. So, and Kobe don't got nowhere near the amount of league MVPs that Mike got. You got people that felt like Magic Johnson was the greatest, one of the greatest players they ever seen. So, yeah, I don't think it's just the younger generation love LeBron because that's who they came up watching. You know what I'm saying? That's the guy they came and played during their era. So I don't think goalpost was moved for anybody. They was calling Michael Jordan the GOAT when he had like on like my uncle never say when he had like only a couple titles they was calling him the GOAT. Maybe even before he won. But I know they was calling him the GOAT before he had them 6 rings. Right? Before he had more rings. Before he had more rings than Irvin Magic Johnson, they was already calling Mike the GOAT. And he didn't even have more rings than you said 1989. There were articles out. You said Mac Mills, there is no case for LeBron over Kobe all time. Yeah, it is to me, bro. You said there is no case for LeBron over Kobe. Hold on, what'd you say? I got LeBron over Kobe. But you saying there is no you got Kobe over LeBron. Okay. I got you. I'm like, oh yeah. The first 3-peat. Right. But then if it's solely based off rings, Black Mall, at that point he still hadn't passed Irvin Magic Johnson. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like different people had different people as the GOAT, man. And I don't think the conversation shifted for LeBron James. It's just LeBron became extremely popular because he was the player of this era, man. And the younger kids say he they GOAT. You know what I'm saying? The younger kids say he they GOAT. Same way you have some people say Kobe they GOAT. And Kobe don't got nowhere near the accolades that Michael Jeffrey Jordan has, right? You would have some people say Kareem is their GOAT, right? You got some people say Michael Jordan is their GOAT, based off different things. So everybody got different criteria. I don't think he got moved for LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? It's just LeBron is the player of this generation. He has been the mainstay player. So younger guys, the younger kids who are born during this era or born at the beginning of his era or started watching at the beginning of his era, they champion him because that's the guy that they rooted for. That's the guy he was the guy during that time period. And I think that's with anybody. Other players, when certain players are the guy, you know what I'm saying? Or you're a big fan, you watch them, you're gonna say they the GOAT. People would say Kobe Bryant to go, right? And Kobe got 1 league MVP and no defensive player of the year, right? But people still will say that. You feel me? He got 2 finals MVPs. And people will still say Kobe to go. So I don't think it got moved for LeBron James. It gets moved for everybody, depending on who you like, what style you prefer, all of that. Right. And I'm saying, Black Mall, you got people that look at Kobe as the GOAT. And he don't got no defensive player of the year. He got 2 finals MVPs and 1 league MVP. Right? But you still got people that say Kobe the GOAT. So that conversation got moved for him, considering he don't got a certain amount of accolades that a Michael Jeffrey Jordan got. So I think people try to frame it as the GOAT conversation got changed for LeBron. It gets changed for everybody, bro. Kobe not nowhere near as decorated as far as awards go as Michael Jordan, right? He not. But people would argue that he's the GOAT. Why is that? Because that's they guy that they like. That's a style that they like. That's a style that they gravitate to. So it's not just a LeBron James. It only changed for LeBron. For LeBron, it changes for everybody, depending on who you like, what style you prefer, right? What style you like, what style you prefer over the other. I need some damn water. Shoot. Brandon Clark. Did Brandon Clark play for Louisville? What did he play? Was it Louisville? Was it UTEP? What school Brandon Clark played for? I know that name. Yeah, because then you got some people that feel like Gonzaga. Okay, I'm like, damn, what did that name come? Who I'm thinking? Earl Clark. I'm thinking about Earl Clark. Stop ducking. Ducking what, brother? I'm gonna just let you spam, bro. That's what you do. Oh, that Brandon Clark. Yeah, what the hell? Yeah. Oh, I'm tweaking. I'm tweaking. He died? Wow. But some people got Bill Russell as the GOAT, right? Will Chamberlain was playing against them same white dudes, them same slow, unathletic white dudes, and people who love Wilt, dirty draws. So, yeah, man, conversation changes based upon who you talk to and what styles people prefer. If you prefer defense over offense, if you feel like defense is the anchor of everything, you're gonna say Bill Russell, right? Defense and winning championships is all that matters. You're gonna say Bill Russell. Yeah, I ain't gonna let them disrespect the brother of Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity. Matter of fact, Bill Russell and Will Chamberlain, both brothers of Kappa Alpha Psi. I ain't gonna let them do that. But yeah, yeah, you see what I'm saying? Will was scoring 100. Bill wasn't. Well, one, and Bill wasn't the scorer that Will was. But also, Bill played with some teams riddled with Hall of Famers too. So he didn't necessarily have to average the numbers that Wilt averaged, but he wasn't the scorer that I'm never going to act like Bill was close to the scorer that Wilt Chamberlain was. No. Yeah, I did. They told me Brandon Clark died. That's sad, man. What happened to him? If y'all want to donate to the channel, my cash app is below my finger. $ Mac Miller 5. Again, if y'all want to donate to the channel, the cash app is below my finger. $ Mac Miller 5. Yeah, Bill Russell, man, absolute animal of a player. Hell of a player. Was first player coach. He was the first player coach and everything, man. Shout out Bill, man. The great Bill Russell. Mm. Yeah, B. Clark was just 29. He was. Terrible. Spain losing 6 NBA finals. Outside of that Dallas Mavericks series, yeah, I mean, he lost against better teams. Outside of the Dallas Mavericks series, he lost against better teams in the finals. First year, San Antonio was the better squad. Um, they forced him to jump shoot. You said you're gonna ease out disrespect for Curry. He's an all-time great point guard. You know, I be calling Steph a combo guard. I be calling him a combo guard. Steph is a phenomenal player. Dallas was not better. That's why I said. I said outside of the Kobe channel. Can you hear? Can you comprehend, brother? I said, with the exception of the Dallas Mavericks team, he lost to better teams. Do you know what with the exception means, brother? Do you need help? I admitted that Dallas was not a better team than them. Do you know what with the exception means, brother? Are you listening? Do I need to take you to Hooked on Phonics? Huh? Matt, he said, Matt, Nick Wright isn't going to cut you a check. I mean, well, damn, brother. The usher board ain't gonna cut you a check either. You coming up in here. You feel me? They ain't gonna cut you no check either. Yeah, you ain't sweeping up the church like you supposed. Nah, me stop playing. I'm born in the 70s. Stop playing, bro. Oh, well, you close to my mama age. But just because you born in the 70s don't mean you don't need Hooked on Phonics, brother. You say I would say, well, he brought up the finals losses, right? That's why I said, that's why I said, damn. That's why I said, with the exception of Dallas, he lost to the better teams. Uh Ooh, JJ Barea wasn't guarding LeBron throughout that game, bro. But that's LeBron James' fault that they lost that 100%. 1,000%. That's LeBron James' fault that they lost against the Dallas Mavericks. And as far as Orlando goes, I think Cleveland was better than them defensively for sure. Offensively, though, and I think some Orlando was playing over their head that series. But I mean, outside of LeBron, you had the second best scorer on the team was Mo Williams. Mo shot terribly that series against them. You know, Mo shot terribly. But the Cleveland Cavaliers were great, dude. They were great defensively. And LeBron led them offensively. But when it came to the playoffs, Mo Williams is not a playoff performer. Like he would notoriously shoot bad in postseason play. Um, Big Z gonna be Big Z. Zadrunas Ilgauskas and Anderson Varejao could not stop Dwight Howard if they wanted to. Mikal Petras, Hito Turkoglu, Rashard Lewis, they was shooting the cover off the basketball that series. So, Komet, what's going on, bro? What's the word, boss? They were shooting a cover off the basketball that series against Cleveland. Charlie X say shout out to Pal Gasol 2.0 because y'all know Kwame Brown say Zydrunas Ilgauskas was the same thing as Pal Gasol, which is absolutely ridiculous. That's why even though brothers play in the NBA, that don't mean they know what they be talking about. Because Pal Gasol, Zydrunas Ilgauskas was not close to Pal Gasol. They didn't have nowhere near the same impact. But yeah, 07 NBA Finals swept by the Spurs. Yeah, the Spurs are a better team than Cleveland, easily. But to their credit, LeBron was not a jump shooter at that point. He was very streaky. They keyed in on him, made him jump shoot, and because at that point he was straight down, he was downhill locomotive freight train, right? Pure athleticism and basketball IQ, but he wasn't knocking down the jumper consistently. Yeah, they used the zone to kill. Zone was killing Bron. They made him jump shoot, and he couldn't hit the jumper consistently at all. And then they made the other players on Cleveland score. Danielle Marshall, Big Z. He said no skills. You don't give 40,000 points without skill, brother. That just don't happen. You don't get 40,000 points with just strength and athleticism. If that's the case, there have been a lot of big dudes with athleticism and strength like LeBron James. They don't got 40,000 points, nor do they have a 27 point per game career scoring average like him. They do not. They do not. So, yeah. But yeah, so San Antonio implemented that zone, keyed in on LeBron. Basically made him a jump shooter, made him shoot the ball, and made everybody else on the team do something. Yeah, and that was a recipe for disaster. Then you had Robert Horry saying that Mike Brown was running San Antonio's own plays on them because Mike Brown came from San Antonio. He came from Greg Popovich's bench. He was running plays. He was running San Antonio's plays against them. So, I mean, that didn't help. So, at all. You know, LeBron was running with Larry Hughes, Boobie Gibson, Zydrunas Ilgauskas. Timmy was running with Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker, had a solid bench. And Greg Popovich at the helm as their coach. So San Antonio was a better team than Cleveland that year. Bro, why do we care about air? What do air balls from the free throw line? What do that prove, bro? Shaquille O'Neal missed a whole bunch of goddamn free throws. Do that mean he wasn't dominant because he missed free throws a lot? That's that damn Stephon Marbury ass talking points. That's the shit that dudes that eat Vaseline say. What do him airballing free throw? What do that got to do with with his greatness as a player? What are we talking about? Yeah, Tony Parker went ballistic that finals in 07. But yeah, like what do him missing because he missed some free throws? So because Shaq couldn't hit free throws, he wasn't dominant? That's just silly. But yeah. Yeah, man. So I just feel like again, I have no problem with people feeling like LeBron should take less money in LA. You know, perfectly fine. If you feel like you shouldn't pay an older player that much money, cool. No issue with that. It's just I feel Byron's conversation was framed around he was framing it as if you had two other players instead of LeBron James, that the Lakers would be in better standing against Oklahoma City. That is not the truth, bro. That's far from the truth, bro. They could have had two other guys in place of LeBron James, it was not going to make a difference against this Oklahoma City Thunder team. It wasn't, bro. Because LeBron James is not the reason why they lost that series. You know, I already previously laid out the reasons why they lost. But, yeah. Nah, Byron saying that you got to move on from him. Like, what? Because Byron said no matter how, he said no matter how, he said no matter how great LeBron, no matter how he plays, you got to get rid of him, right? And so, like, I don't. What would that do to the team? Like, and my point is, he didn't say that. Byron didn't say that last round against he didn't say that the last round against Houston. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, he said no matter how LeBron plays, when the motherfuckers say no matter how good he plays, get rid of him. It's like, and how was LeBron a hindrance to Luka Doncic? He letting Luka shoot all the ball. Um, you know what I'm saying? So if it seemed like he's framing it as if like, oh, the Lakers, you know, if we had two younger guys to build around, it'd put them in better position to win. Like what? No, bro. He didn't, because he wasn't saying that last series. He wasn't saying that last series. You know, he said Byron said LeBron don't have to go home, but you got to get the hell out of here. He did say that. Yeah, Byron just don't like LeBron James like that, bro. And I think he just never wanted LeBron in purple and gold. You know what I'm saying? Zero, what's going on, bro? What's happening with you, boss? He feel like this Kobe land. Don't you encroach on his land? Because he swears by Kobe Bryant. Like a lot of people in LA do. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people in the Lakers uniform, or they do, they swear by Kobe being Bryant. He never wanted LeBron in LA. And I think he do got some animosity about LeBron James leaving when he got the job in Cleveland. Because as soon as Byron came into the job thinking that he gonna be coaching LeBron James, he find out otherwise from Chris Paul and them, hey, LeBron about to get up out of there. And I do think Byron felt the way about that because Byron got fired a couple of years after that because Cleveland was horrible when he coached them. They were terrible. So I do think he got some shit with LeBron. He don't like him like that. He don't rock with him like that. And so, yeah, I feel like he ain't never want him encroaching on Kobe Bryant land, and then he felt the way the dude left. But like I said, if you feel like LeBron should take a pay cut, perfectly fine. Because again, I'm really not. I've told y'all I'm not a big advocate for playing older players big time, big contracts like that. So I get that, right? I get it. But to make it seem like two other young guys on his team was going to make a difference, and it is not. Man, what? They was missing a best player, um, getting out rebounded like crazy, or giving up second chance scoring opportunities, turning the ball over. DeAndre Ayton playing a business like terrible. Like I said, dude had 3 rebounds last night, bro. 3. Look at this. LeBron came to LA to destroy Kobe legacy. He said LeBron was out to get Kobe Bryant. Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus. I'm like Boosie when he was getting interviewed by Vlad. Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus. Kwame said Kobe ain't a real leader. Kwame said Bron ain't a real leader. Man, Kwame also said Zydrunas Ilgauskas was the equivalent to Pau Gasol. I don't want to hear nothing Kwame Brown got to say after that. When he got on my live stream and said Kwame Brown, he said Pau Gasol is Zydrunas Ilgauskas was on the same level as a player. I said that is crazy. That is ridiculous. And after he said that, I don't trust nothing Kwame Brown saying. Cause I've never heard nobody say Big Z was the equivalent. Kwame has the experience going up against them. He would know. Who else saying some shit like that, Draco? You looked at Big Z and said Big Z was the equivalent to Pau Gasol? He can have the experience all he wants to. Who the fuck you know besides Kwame said something like that? You ain't, come on now, Draco, you know sport. Who you know that really know basketball would say that other than him? Zydrunas Ilgauskas wasn't saying that. Kwame Brown, come on now. Like, what we talking about, bro? Ain't nobody saying that but Kwame. No other player in the NBA gonna tell you Big Z was the same thing as Pau Gasol. He the only one. And he only said that because he wanted to make it seem like Kobe Bryant won with the equivalent of what LeBron James had in Cleveland. He wanted to make it seem like Kobe was playing with the equivalent of LeBron James' talent when he won back-to-back championships in LA. So he wanted to put Pau Gasol and Zydrunas Ilgauskas on the same tier. And they are absolutely not the same type of player at all. Big Z was cool. Good. He was cool. He was cool. He made 2 all-star teams. Some of that shit was by default because, I mean, the bigs in the Eastern Conference at that time was a little watered down a little bit. And the first year he made the all-star team, LeBron James wasn't on the team. So, goddamn it, somebody on Cleveland got to put up them points and got to get them rebounds. Because he made 1 all-star team. He made 2 all-star teams. One he made before LeBron got there, the year before LeBron came. And somebody on Cleveland got to score and get rebounds, goddamn it. So the bigs in the Eastern Conference was watered down at that time. Any big, I don't even remember Big Z averaging double-digit rebounds at 7 feet, bro. I don't remember that. I really don't even remember Big Z averaging double-digit rebounds, bro. I really don't. I don't, bro. Anybody that was athletic and could run the floor gave Big Z problems because Z was slow. He had that little jumper. He had that little 18-foot jumper. But he was slow. He was not athletic. Didn't have lateral quickness. He wasn't an excellent rebounder. She could stretch the floor a little bit with some shooting. He could hit his free throws. He had a decent touch around the rim. But he wasn't no defensive presence. He wasn't. Big Z was never no defensive presence. Like, no. So, nah, we not doing that. Yeah, the bigs was so watered down at that point, man. And especially in the Eastern Conference. Big Z making all-star teams. He he got that little Cal Corver ass all-star nod. Remember that year when all of the Atlanta Hawks made the all-star team? Cal Corver, you know. Powell wasn't no defensive presence either. You out of your mind, Rap God. Yeah, Jeff Teague made an all-star team. Paul Millsap. I like Paul Millsap though, but you know, yeah, Atlanta, everybody making an all-star team for Atlanta that year. Said Pau Gasol got 3 All-NBA teams. Big Z don't have an All-NBA team at all. At all. Said if you want to go to the eye test, if you want to go all eye test, it's Paul. It's Pau. Pau easily. Bron had a squad 2010. Who was on the 2010 squad? Mo Williams, Anton Jameson. Yeah, the bigs in the East was like, I'm trying to think. Jermaine O'Neal was around in the Eastern Conference at that time. I'm trying to think who the boy. Remember Jamal McGlure? Jamal McGlure made an All-Star team around that time. Around that time, Big Cat Jamal McGlure made an All-Star team. It's like, do y'all remember what Jamal averaged that year? You remember Jamal McGlure? Was he with Miami at that point? Who was he with when he made the All-Star team? Was that Miami? Like it was just real. It's real up in the air. Yeah, he had JJ Hickson, Delonte West, Anton Jameson. No, I said the bigs was watered down in the Eastern Conference. I didn't say the East was watered down. I said the bigs were watered down. The bigs in the Eastern. I did say the Eastern Conference was watered down. I said the bigs in the Eastern Conference was watered down. Black Mall. So you had what? J.O., Jermaine O'Neal, Ben Wallace, right? I'm trying to think who the other bigs was in the Eastern Conference at that time. Goddamn Samuel Dallenberg and shit in Philly. Said Mo was an all-star that year, averaging 17 a game. Eh. Mo, I like Mo. Mo was solid. Dikembe, Antonio Davis, Brad Miller in Indiana. Oh, Dwight. So yeah, other than Dwight Howard, Jermaine O'Neal, Ben Wallace, yeah, Big Z was other big. No, I'm not talking about in 2010, Peter Bag Juice. I'm talking about like around the time Big Z. You said, come on, Mac. I said the bigs was watered down, not the Eastern Conference. Yeah. Yeah, he was solid, but he wasn't no. Again, historically Mo would underperform in playoffs. Go look at Mo shooting percentage. Did Biz not run the league at the time we were talking about? Did they run the league? Okay, you had Dwight. You saying at the time LeBron was in the Eastern Conference? You were saying was Biz running the league? Nah, not in 2010, Peter Bag Juice. He talking about again when Big Z made the All-Star team in 02 and 2005, right? The West was dominant because all the bigs were out west. Hold on, let me think about. I gotta remember. Tim Duncan, Garnett, at the time, I'm trying to think at the time LeBron was coming through the Eastern Conference. Uh, I mean, Dirk Nowitzki, is he really he a big, but is he really, do he play like a big though? But Pau Gasol, yes. Amari Stoudemire, yes. Yeah, Yes, the power forward position was dominant, not the centers. Yes. So the four spot: Garnett, Amari Stoudemire, Tim Duncan. Who else I just said? I mean Dirk. Yeah. But y'all point is that Zydrunas played the center position. And the center position was definitely watered down. Big Z was was considered he was 7 feet. He wasn't no 4 at all. He was too slow to play, too slow and too unathletic to play the 4. Way too unathletic and slow to play the 4 position. Yes. So Big Z was was a 5, was a big. Yes. Dirk was a 4. Yeah. Yeah, the power forwards at that time was running the league. Power forwards. The power forward spot. Young Amari Stoudemire was a dog. Zoe was old at that time. He had went through the little kidney issues and stuff. You said, yeah. You said, yeah, Big Z making an all-star team as a center in the East during that time didn't mean much. It didn't. Yeah, it just wasn't. Ben Wallace was a center in the East. Dwight. Dwight. Well, Yao Ming was a 5, so it was a big man. Yeah, you're right. So he was a center during that time in the West. So yeah, Yao. Damn, Chris Webber. Yeah, Chris Webber. Oh, my man say Kenyon Martin. Sheed. Yeah, Sheed was a 4. Yeah. J.O. Zebo came on. Yeah, Zebo started coming on. Zebo started coming on around. Shit, I want to say when Zebo started really heating up. 06. Kelvin Cato. Boy, I remember Kelvin Cato being included. I remember Kelvin Cato best for being included in the trade package to get Tracy McGrady to the Houston Rockets. They traded Kelvin Cato and Steve Francis to Orlando for Tracy McGrady. Big Z was cool. I can never say he was good. He was cool, bro. Hey, y'all, look, I don't even think Big Z ever averaged double-digit rebounds, y'all. Go look that up for me. I don't really remember. Maybe that first year he made the All-Star team. I don't remember Big Z really averaging 10 boards in a season. And if he did, he probably only did it like once. I don't remember Big Z averaging no 10 rebounds. Big Z, again, he just was he wasn't a rebounder like that. Not for his size. For his size, Big Z should have been getting 10 boards. At least 9. So I don't remember Big Z feet getting off the ground. Yeah. But I will say, what was y'all? I'm trying to look at all your questions during the time. Jeff Van Gundy said, I'm sending franchising this boy Mobley out of here. Coutinho Mobley, aka left hand, best hand. Oh, Mehmet Okur, Peter Bag Juice, look like Fred Flintstone. Mehmet Okur. Hey, Mehmet Okur was shooting it up, wasn't he though? Peter Bag Juice, remember Mehmet Okur? Yeah. Yeah, now y'all the real hoop fans up in here. Now, boy, my boy brought up Mehmet Okur. Damn, I ain't heard. I ain't even thought about. That's a name I ain't mentioning forever. Mehmet Okur. Hey. said, did you ever talk about that Austin Reeves and Draymond back and forth? I talked about it slightly on one of my live streams. And I said Austin Reeves absolutely cooked Draymond in that. Because I think Draymond got offended when Austin said he wasn't a scorer, right? And Draymond is traditionally, he's not a scorer. And I think he got offended like Austin was trying to slight him. But yeah, it wasn't that. And then Draymond took it to another level it didn't need to go to. But Austin Rivers is absolutely right. Yeah, him and Draymond may have averaged the same thing in high school, but they were nowhere near the same player or even recognized as such. Austin Rivers, that mixtape at Winter Park is one of the greatest high school mixtapes you could ever find. High school basketball mixtapes you will ever see on YouTube. He was like National Player of the Year. He went to Duke for 1 year. Draymond was at Michigan State for several years. I'm telling y'all, and I always salute Draymond for the career he made for himself. I wasn't sure Draymond was going to get drafted from Michigan State because he was undersized at the 4 spot, right? So I salute him for the career he's made for himself. He made a hell of a career for himself considering, and again, he came to the right team, right? He came to a team because if he would have got drafted to Chicago Bulls, if he would have got drafted to the Orlando Magic, if he would have got drafted to the Washington Wizards, he would have been out the league, right? But he came to a team with 2 of the greatest shooters of all time, and he played his role well. He played his role well. He did whatever he had to do. He brought toughness to that team. He played defense excellently, right? He was a defensive anchor for them. Yeah, man, he scratched and clawed for them all the time. Yeah, he was the anchor of their defense, 100%. 100%. So I give Draymond absolute credit for that. Because again, he could have wilted and said, damn, I'm just out here and just be happy to be in the NBA. And just like, he found a way to fulfill his role. Bringing the ball up court for Golden State, finding his open teammates, being a defensive anchor for them. Won a defensive player of the year, 4-time All-Star, right? Draymond did made about 8, he made like 9 defensive teams, but I would say Austin was correct in the fact that, he was the featured player in high school and in college, He said we don't dismiss Ben Wallace for doing his role. We don't. Now, I will say this. Ben was more of a defensive anchor than Dre. But Dre was a defense. Like, he was for a team that's considered a dynasty. The Warriors are considered a dynasty. Draymond was their defensive anchor without a doubt. And so when you're a defensive anchor on a dynastic team, yeah, you get a whole bunch of credit for that for sure. But Ben got 4 defensive player of the years. So yeah, Ben Wallace was better. Like, yeah. And Ben was undrafted too. He got 4 defensive player of the years. Ben made an all-star team when most of the world wasn't even onto him at that point. On Sebastian Telfair mixtape, I got the Through the Fire documentary right now in my crib right now. Me and my homie Kiefer would watch the Through the Fire documentary and go to the court and hoop. After we watched the documentary, watching him run the stairs in the project buildings, all of that. He said, but being not saying Detroit should have ran offensive plays for him. Hey, let me tell you something about Detroit. At that time, Joe, Detroit was running. It was such a well-oiled machine. It looked like Ben was scoring more than he was. It tricked me. Because when he came to Chicago, you saw, damn, he really can't score. It was evident in Detroit. It was evident. But at times he would catch lobs or have tip dunks or be wide open under the rim or run the floor for a dunk a lot. And it'll make it look like he was scoring at times, but no. He got to Chicago and wasn't playing in that type of offense and was really having to get it out the mud. He was getting the rebounds still. He was still getting all them rebounds at Chicago. He was still getting the rebounds. But, like, our offense wasn't running nowhere near as smooth as theirs. So it stuck out like it being stuck out like a sore thumb that he can't. He's not an offensive player at all. I thought when we got Ben Wallace, I was so naive at that point. I'm thinking, yo, we finna make a a run at the title because we got Ben. Ben, they paid Ben 3 years, $60 million. 60 million was a lot back then. Role players getting 60 million. Now, at that point, getting 60 M's was major, especially for an undrafted dude from an HBCU called Virginia Union. From a Division II HBCU called Virginia Union, Ben Wallace came from there undrafted, got 60 million, right? But when he came to the Chi, we saw, oh man, he can't score for us. He can defend and all of that, but yeah, you can't draw up plays for Ben offensively. No, you can't do that. Somebody said that was the greatest deal in Bulls history at that time. I believe it. Yep. Because Mike wasn't getting paid like that. We had Ben Gordon, Kirk Hinrich, Lou Aldane. Yep. They got the scoring. Yeah. And Ben was supposed to be the defensive anchor. But it just didn't work. Ben didn't mesh well with Scott Skiles at all. Him and Scott Skiles clashed. They did not like each other. The Chicago Bulls got this silly ass rule where you can't wear a headband. Silly as hell. You can't wear a headband for the franchise. Ben didn't like that rule because it's like that's what he do. The headband. They didn't let him be him at times, and I'm not saying that affected his play, but yeah, we had Andres Nocioni. We did have Nocioni. Yep. Noch. Zion's mixtape. Yeah. John Wall Word of God mixtape. Brandon Jennings mixtape. Woo, them basketball mixtapes was crazy. Peter Bag used to remember Nocioni. Nocioni, however you want to pronounce it. Yeah. Nose can hoop, man. Nose could really, really hoop. He had a lot of heart too. So it's amazing Paxson stayed there that long because he was the one that made that rule. Yeah, John Paxson, that no headband rule. I thought Ben Gordon was going to be a star after that Celtics bullshit. Ben was shooting, and Ben had been shooting it up for the Bulls for years. But playing against the Celtics on that big of a stage put a bigger spotlight on him. However, after that year, he took a little bit more money from Detroit. Detroit was willing to offer him a few more $1 million. And he went to Detroit. And after that, everything went downhill when he went to become a Detroit Piston. It went downhill for him at that point. But in Chicago, Ben Gordon won Sixth Man of the Year his rookie season. His rookie year, Ben Gordon was Sixth Man of the Year. We was on like a 9-game winning streak. Ben Gordon was hit game-winning shots, floaters, and teardrops, game-winning teardrops and floaters, getting us up out of there. That was a crazy see. Ben Gordon put up like 42. Him and Ray Allen was going back and forth in that series. Him and Ray Allen was going back and forth, tit for tat. Said, thank God for Pooh. Yeah, Pooh came in, got it cracking. Because Pooh was in that series against Boston. Pooh and Ben Gordon was leading the way. Say came through when Eric Gordon went to Detroit. Yeah, he did. Pooh came through when Ben Gordon got up out of there. Yeah, and I was hurt being left. I wanted Ben to play alongside Derek for the majority of his career. But shoot, Ben wanted a little bit more paper. So he went to Detroit route. And maybe he looked at it and saw, damn, I'm not going to be the focal point of the offense anymore like that because we got Derek. But they still could have made beautiful music on the court together, man. For sure. They still could have made some shape together as a squad, as a unit, man. So that backcourt of Ben Gordon And D Rose would have been crazy because one is an absolute sniper. Ben was streaky too. Ben hit 9 threes in a row without a miss. I remember watching that shit. He hit 9 threes in a row without a miss. I remember watching that. And then you had another guard that could jump through the gym that was fast as lightning. Derrick Rose's first step was ridiculously quick. He could get past every guard in the league. They could not stay in front of him. So you had one guard that was a sniper, sure. When Ben Gordon was hot, he was hot. He was money. Then you got Pooh attacking the cup. I remember I saw Ben Gordon throw an alley-oop. He threw a oop to Derrick. The two guards running back and forth on a break, throwing a lie, throw the lob to Derrick. D Rose went up, got that mom. Bah! So y'all got to remember, y'all got me reminiscing, thinking about randoms like Andres Biedrins from the Golden State Warriors. Remember Kalena Ezebuki? Peter Bag, remember Kalena Ezebuki? I remember I was watching all these dudes, man. Left hand, Othello Harrington. Othello. I remember when the Bulls had Adrian Griffin on the roster. Adrian Griffin. Milwaukee Bucks old coach. Kalena on TV? I remember young Monte Ellis from Jackson, Mississippi, baby. John Salmons. You had Big Mike Sweetney. You had a lot of players I remember, man. Mikel Petras. Remember Kevin Martin played in Sacramento? Brother was averaging 24 a game and shit. In Sacramento, most people didn't even know him. He wasn't a household name. Ronald Flip Murray from Shaw University at HBCU. Shout out to Flip. Flip could hoop too, man. Flip could hoop. For a dude that didn't go to a high major school, Flip could hoop, boy. Yeah, Kevin Martin had a weird shot. But that mug be going in. You be like, what the hell? It was going in. Flip could hoop, boy. Ronald Flip Murray. I like little Flip Murray, man. You said John Salmons was Chris Middleton before. Yeah, John Salmons could put up 40 for you. He had a couple 40-point games. John, come up in there, give you 30. Give you 30 real quick, man. I remember Michael Redd. Michael Redd from Ohio State. Mike Redd can't put up 50 on the Bulls, boy. Scap and Steve Kim were in their feelings this morning. About what? Michael Redd. Well, I fool with Mike Redd, man. Motherfuckers had Dan Gadzarich. Dan Gadzarich on the roster. Said they backdoored Monte for Steph. I remember Monte talking about it. They said they got to get Monte up out of there. But I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think Steph and Monte would have flourished together. I think you kind of had to get Monte up out of it. I love Monte, man. Monte was gonna be like, I'm the featured player around this motherfucker. I'm the featured guy. Yeah, you had to get Monte up out of there. I like Monte. Said Dan Gadzarich, pure garbage. Garbage. Remember my Mars that was garbage in the league. Brother's just garbage. Who was some guy? DJ Benga, Sagana Jock, Cherokee Parks. Just garbage. Rasho Nesterovich, Slava Medvedenko. Oh, it's just garbage out here. Francisco Elson. Hey, Louisville. Damn. Chris Mem. Francisco No, you said Elson. 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 That's the bald head black dude. I'm thinking about Francisco Garcia. Francisco Garcia played for Louisville. I'm tweaking. Francisco Elson was the bald head black dude. That's Francisco Elson. What's big man played with Miami? Joel Anthony. Remember Jermaine Jones? Y'all remember him? Yeah, Kobe was out there with Slava Medvedenko. Now, Chucky Atkins at the guard spot, nah. Chucky Atkins out here. He said, Joel Anthony's super trash. Jonathan Bender. Now, look, Jonathan got hurt. Jonathan was nice, though. Jonathan got hurt. He kept having them micro fractures in his knees and microscopic surgery, all them micro fractures in his knees. Jonathan Bender came straight out of high school in Mississippi. Jonathan Bender, he could hoop. I remember Jonathan Bender. Yeah, man. Smush was actually decent, bro. Smush get a bad rap. Smush was decent. He came from Fordham University. He averaged double figures both years in LA as a starting guard, man. Matt Harpring, God. Eduardo Nahara. Y'all remember Eduardo Nahara? Remember Mike James? Bald head, dark skinned point guard Mike James. Eduardo Nahara running. Smush wasn't terrible. He was cool. He was all right. He wasn't terrible. He averaged 11 a game for 2 years in LA. Speedy Claxton. Linus Clazer. Him and KD went to Montrose Christian. Yeah, Smush was decent. He was straight. He was all right. He was decent, especially coming from Fordham. He was decent. He averaged 11 a game for both seasons. Both seasons in Los Angeles, he averaged 11. Mike James and straight ball hole. Jason Capono from UCLA shooting it up, boy. What? Remember Jason Capono. You said you played with Matt Harpring in high school? Luis Scola from Argentina. Joseph Forte. Yeah, man. Y'all taking it back with these old school names. Joseph Forte. What's my other guard name? Earl Watson. Earl Watson, he was messing with Joy Taylor. Sean May. I'm still mad at Sean May for what happened in Illinois. Keon Doolin, Aaron Brooks from Oregon. I remember Aaron Brooks from Oregon. That's when I really was watching collegiate basketball, college basketball on a regular. Aaron Brooks. Yeah, y'all naming some name. What talking grabbing media say? Yeah, we just brought up Ben Gordon. Tony Battie. Boy, y'all remember Big Elton Campbell? Jason Maxiell in Detroit. Rodney Stuckey. Hey, little Rodney Stuckey, he was straight though. Little Rodney Stuckey, little Stuck. Rodney Stuckey. You talking about Joel Anthony? Yeah, big Joel Anthony, boy. Manimal. What's my boy name from Morehead State? What was my boy name, man? With the locks in his head. What was my boy name, man? From Morehead State. Was about 6'8", playing big man. Kenneth Fareed. Yeah, there we go. Kenneth Fareed, the Manimal. Kenneth Fareed. Yeah. Bison Daly. Yeah. Bison Daly is deceased, correct? Juan Dixon from Maryland, the Maryland Terrapins. Yeah, Juan Dixon. Sasha Pavlovich ran with LeBron. Sasha TJ Ford. Little TJ Ford was nice though. He had the little spinal injury though. But little TJ Ford was solid with it, boy. Tiago Splitter, Nene Hilario. Now, you remember my boy from the Chicago Bulls, Thabo Cephalosha. What happened to Andre Roberson? Remember when KD left and Andre Roberson was running it with Russell Westbrook over there? Remember, he was the defender. Andre Roberson. Courtney Lee from Western Kentucky. Said where Andre Roberson jumper was horrible. It was all the way broke. All the way broke. Y'all love Andre. I love Andre Miller. Love Andre Miller, man. Love that dude, boy. The Thunder always had these two guards they couldn't start with James Harden on the. Oh man. But all right, y'all, man. Look, y'all hit the like button for me. Before I get up out of here, hit the like button, please. They put my videos heavily within YouTube's algorithm. Y'all donate to the Cash App at $MacMiller5. Again, donate to the Cash App at $MacMiller5. It really helps me and my little ones out. So I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with your boy. We might go back live before work tonight. I might go back live to talk about y'all boy Chud the Builder once again. So we're gonna have that conversation again. But I appreciate y'all rocking with your boy like a cutoff stocking. Y'all was rocking like a cutoff stocking today. So yeah, I'm gonna see y'all later on tonight on the live stream before work. I'm out, y'all. Peace.